That is incredible. I think I've got it all over my face. Embrace it. Love it. Hello, hope you're good. The humble microwave burger. Well, that's quite a decent one, actually. Now, my good friend and microwave connoisseur Stuart Ashton would say that is indeed not the way you should normally do those burgers. But years ago, before I started learning to cook, and all of my friends literally don't even read the packaging and they just microwave it like that. And I gotta be honest, it smells pretty darn good. So I would then use the residual heat, get our wedge of cheese, which I think is basically 90% silicone, very glossy. Get the signature sauce as well. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's supposed to be a relish. And put our steamed lid back on, sort of shimmy it a little bit to kind of, I mean, that is really warm. It literally says that on the instructions. Use the residual heat for 30 seconds to kind of bind it all together. Now, of course, the most iconic thing with the buns like that, and the reason it does indeed tell you to toast them, you get this red hot, like soggy bottom. Gordon Ramsay would not approve. Look, you've got like almost like moisture on the bottom of the plate, and that is like just wet and clammy. It's just a bit of a sad burger. Look, the cheese has, I don't know if the cheese has melted. I mean, it's kind of clung to it, but yeah, you do get that disappointing soggy bottom. So let's toast the buns. So what you're supposed to do is actually separate it. You microwave the patty just on its own. The silicone cheese comes into play in a minute, but yeah, we toast these. See, for me, this is like, I'm very much in the builder mentality. When they're on a building site and they've got like a microwave in the canteen, someone else is using the toaster, even if you've even got one. That's why so many people will cook it in that first method. And also, it's kind of like just a convenience thing. If you want a microwave burger, you're like, yeah, I'm just gonna bung it in the microwave. So we've got the toaster going good and a hot patty. Was this just an excuse to have another burger? Maybe. Now, this is the awkwardness. I'd be lying if I didn't say that I have not just put that patty back on, because it took a little bit longer for our buns to toast. But that does look really good. The only thing is now we've got like a really crunchy top. Whoa, look at the heat coming off of that burger. But now my hands are on it, so I've gone all greasy. Sauce down. Okay, and just leave it to kind of do its thing, as it says on the packaging, for about 30 seconds. So following the instructions, it does feel like toast now, but I'm not missing that soggy bottom at all. See, I like the crunch on the inside, like when you toast buns normally, but we're kind of missing that sort of steamed fluffiness of the bun, or even just a little bit of softness, because we've got the other side thanks to the toaster. That's actually quite disappointing. Soggy bottom aside, if you can get around that, I prefer that over this, because this just feels like a rock now. I'd still eat it though. Over the years when I've used microwave burgers in videos for various reasons, you guys have given me your hints and tips that you actually use to improve a microwave burger, so I think for the next level, we'll try that. Yeah, I had to write some of these down. Actually, one of them involves using a steam basket, like when you're making bao buns, but the alternative apparently is a damp cloth. This is to steam and apparently fluff up the buns. So apparently we get some kitchen towel. Now we make the kitchen towel damp. Now, I don't know if it's just me, depending on the ply of your kitchen towel, I think this is actually quite budget stuff. So what I might do is scrunch it up to give it a little bit of bite. And just a trickle, okay, like this. And I don't understand how making it wet is gonna help it not be soggy. Of course, I get the fact that it should steam it. I don't know about this. The simplicity of just bunging it in the microwave has now sort of gone. Another tip, this is from a different person, to put butter or oil in the microwave. It should actually help crisp it up and drive some more flavor into it. So I guess I'm just gonna sort of sit it on this a little bit. But the only problem with this is we need to flip it halfway. The final hack, and I feel like this kind of goes against where I wanna go with this video, and we'll come on to that as we move forward, is basically replacing the silicone cheese with a slice of your favorite cheese. So this is a slice of cheddar. I mean, if that is a hack, I've got some burger relish here. I could definitely use that instead of that, but I'm not gonna go that far, all right? I wanna stay true to this. But let's just see the difference it makes. You can't deny we are definitely trying some quirky things here. So, steaming the buns with damp kitchen towel. Will that avoid a soggy bottom? I feel like it won't. Oh my word, there is a lot of steam in there. Remember, there is butter underneath that patty. Right, hang on. Let's have a look. Oh my word. Oh wow. The plate is soggy. However, the buns aren't. They're literally steamed. Let's see what's going on here. Oh my word, it's sort of glistening. Is that, ooh. It's not fully melted. Perhaps that's where the oil would have helped, but it's a start. I think it needs a little longer, which is good and bad because it means the buns are cooling down, but they should stay warm. Can you imagine though, if you are, like I say, a builder on a building site, or you're working in an office, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna have one of these. I've just got to steam my buns in damp kitchen towel. I've just got to microwave my butter patty. Ooh, ooh. That is gently sizzling, yes. But if we turn it over, because that face side down, it's gonna be the showpiece. I remember meeting a French chef once and saying, like, why is like French food so good? And his reply was literally butter. And I think I'm getting a little vibe of that now. Oh, look at it, like glistening. Okay. Our bun, that is not soggy and it feels soft. The patty, the upgraded cheese, the sauce, oh my gosh, and that steamed bun. So we're gonna hope that the heat from the patty primarily will melt this cheese. It does seem like this stuff, you could just flip it against the wall and it will stick there. That didn't happen. But let's just give it a little moment because much longer and those buns will be cold. No, I've given that like about a minute now and it's just not working. So we've driven flavour into the patty. I just want to see if we can get that heat around the buns and help melt the cheese. Hey Barry, can you do a clear microwave burger? I really think this is going to work. I've got to say, it looks like a very confused jellyfish. However, look at that cheese melt. So no soggy bottom, but hopefully fluffier. Now that, just by not toasting the buns, tastes so much more like a burger. I'm loving, and that hack did work. Those buns are nice and fluffy and warmed and not soggy. Like maybe there's kind of like a balance, like a little bit of crispness on the face side of the buns like you would normally get. I don't think they come with that as standard. No, as we're seeing, before we toast it, they are like plain white. Oh, I need to move on right now. There are a lot of burgers lying around in here that are like, you gonna eat me or not? But I really liked those hacks, and even adding that butter for a flavour boost, you do get that in there. I think that's really helped it. We can even take that up a notch with some upgrades. Right, I was so impressed by that butter on the patty that we're gonna do something even more. And I think I have to steam the buns again. That was brilliant. Rather than putting butter on the plate, I've just melted some up to actually lip it onto the patty. I wanna see if we can really get some more flavor on here, like using the butter as a glue. So I've got some garlic granules, some paprika, I love paprika, pepper, and some salt. But of course, that's only one side. Awesome. I really liked steaming the buns that time, so we'll do that again. And finally, we are gonna do this. We will swap the cheese and the relish for, this is actually some Applewood smoked cheese and some proper store-bought burger relish. Now this is like the upgrades thing. I really want to see what difference this makes. I do feel like that second blast, just to bring it all together when it's wrapped again on our last burger, really made a difference. I'm not sure. I'll try and be a bit quicker this time now we know what's happening. But I just think that extra heat penetrating right into the middle of the burger really melted that cheese up. This time I can see the steam, oh my word, on the window. It's like the film Titanic. I'm most excited about these patties though. The butter already lipped onto the patty itself. The seasonings with it too. Why am I getting excited over a microwave burger? Oh, that looks gorgeous. Right. This feels like microwave burger territory. Oh, you hot thing. Right, stay on there. Look at the patty, look at the patty. Look at that. Oh, it's tender and it's almost like floppy, and that smells like it's smoked. Oh my gosh. That heat, straight away, we want to lock it in. This is the relish from a store. Looks a little bit more relish looking. The other stuff looks like marmalade. But then the steamed bun. Come on, this heat. Let's see, let's just give it a little bit of time. Come on, my friend. Oh, I forgot how hot that plate was. Now, you know what? I'm gonna blast it. I don't like doing this step. It feels very anti-burger or Uncle Burger. Oh, come on, talk to me, Goose. Oh my word. Yes, yes, yes. Ah, that's hot. Look, it's like got jaws, teeth. Oh, look at that relish. I really want to do like a pop-up burger restaurant now just with these. I am very excited for this. Oh my word. That has completely revolutionized that burger. The cheese, the smokiness from that has absolutely ramped it up. Having a like more in-depth relish with chunks in it. But it is that seasoning on the patty, the paprika and the garlic are really strong flavors. Of course, you've added a little bit of butter in there too. We're going French cooking style. And it is that steaming of the buns that is just really giving me a nice texture. The only thing for me is I do feel like it's so steamed that it's more like a bao bun in some ways, and I am missing that toasted edge, but it's all lifting it massively. To upgrade it with sort of like no rules of using your own relish and cheese, and of course we could go even further than that. It's phenomenal. But I do feel like there's a sort of balance there. We put in the smoked cheese and a different relish, and I wanted to kind of upgrade or glow up the microwave burger. So I feel like we do need to stick primarily to the original ingredients that come with it, but then maybe bolt it on. So now let's bring everything together to make the ultimate microwave burger upgrade using the original ingredients plus some additional friends to hopefully make something that is going to blow my mind. Okay, the last one. I've seen so many of these today. I'm gonna have nightmares. And I wanna pay homage to it by the last step we do will be in the microwave. Because I think it's just brilliant. It just brings it all together. Now, the buns, I love steaming them, but I'm missing that toasting. So, we're gonna toast the face sides. And the great thing about that is that we can do it and we can just steam it to bring it back to life. Hopefully we'll still have that little bit of texture. I remember I once went to Heston Blumenthal's Fat Duck restaurant and did this like afternoon tea where there was sandwiches and it was like a triple sandwich, like with the middle bit inside was completely toasted both sides. That's the angle I'm hoping that we get from toasting it. And if that works, maybe these microwave burger companies should start doing that. So there is a slight curving on these buns, so it's giving it a little bit of a charring, but I don't mind that. And when I say charring, I mean, yeah, maybe a minor burn around the edges. However, it's absolutely fine. I'm hoping the top is a little bit flatter, but it was a bit more biased towards there. We've got a nice toasting in there. And also, I guess by doing that, let's put in some more flavor on it, right? So top bun 2, which is, that was called Maverick, wasn't it? And we are gonna add to this big style. One of my favorite things is onions. I'm gonna add sugar in a bit. It's up to you if you wanna add sugar, but I love caramelized onions. Probably about 15 to 20 minutes on a low heat. We're just gonna keep stirring it round. You can make about 8 burgers in that time. Anyhow, I keep saying to myself, it will be worth it. It's the sort of smell that like when you're at a carnival, you're kind of like, oh, I'm not really hungry. And then like, oh, I smell onions. I don't know if it's just me. Subway gets me with that as well. I don't know why. I'm not a massive fan of Subway, but I walk past it and they're venting. Okay, they're starting to look really, really good. I'm just constantly stirring them. I could have added butter in there, but we're gonna do that. Well, it will end up in that pan, but to the burger again, because I love that. So like brushing the patty as well. Garlic powder, paprika. I could go crazy, put some herbs in it and Cajun seasoning. Yeah, just really experiment with it. The difference that this made was fantastic. But this time, it's gonna get cooked even more intensely. I was also tempted to put some like balsamic vinegar in with this as well. I don't know what it is, maybe it's like a color scheme thing, but if it was red onions, I probably would have done that. Caramelized onions, that sugar is ultimately gonna help caramelize them now. They are well on the way. And all of a sudden, for our microwave burger, I'm feeling very sorry for the microwave. Look at those. Oh my word, they smell, have a smell, go on. There you go. If you're on a bus right now watching this on a phone, you literally, please smell your phone. Anyhow, we've still got a little bit of the oil in there. The butter that we melted up a minute ago, and a little extra, going in with the oil. We now sit in our patty. Oh my word, here we go. I'm actually gonna put a lid on to sort of warm it all through like an oven in some respects. And it's probably going there going like, This isn't a microwave, this is brilliant. What's this? Now, I would say, I know we added sugar, but if you stir a little bit of jam through that, I know it sounds a bit weird, but that is absolutely phenomenal. And remember, this final one that I'm doing is just my version. The rules are that I keep the original ingredients and then enhance it. If you want to let me know what you would do, please do let me know down below, because it's all about opinions. One of you guys might come up with a crazy idea. I'm like, yes, I will do that again next time. Although steaming the buns in the damp kitchen towel today has been like, ooh. Ugh, that is amazing. Look at the colour on there. Okay, to give that patty, which is just resting to one side, a chance to cool down, we're going to steam these toasted buns. I am genuinely intrigued to see what that does. I just want to get that fluffiness still. Because at the moment, they're still like just sort of like dry and almost like brittle from where they've come in the packaging, other than the face side that, of course, we charred. Woo! Well, there was a lot of steam again. Come on. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ah, fluffy, warmed. Oh. So for our ultimate glow up of this burger, we are going to stay true with keeping still the original ingredients plus some enhancements. So that is some relish. And this is, I think it's called aioli. I have never, ever had it in my life before. I don't know, I must have lived under a rock. I think it's called aioli, but it's actually pronounced in the bottle alioli. It looks got an L there. Aioli. So we're gonna mix that together. We're gonna stick some lettuce on the bottom just to make it feel slightly healthier. I've got the cheese here, but look, I just pulled it out of the packet and it's just gone all completely sticky like that. I'm fairly certain it is silicone or glue or something. And this is a piece of mozzarella, so we'll put that on too. There is our patty. Oh, that seasoning is cooked into it. I guess it wouldn't really be a burger without any sort of gherkins on it. Now, originally I was going to put another patty in, kind of like Big Mac style-y, but I used it all when we did the toaster example. So some more microwave cheese with the smoked cheese going on too. A big old dollop of the caramelized onions, oh my word. I was gonna cook bacon as well. We could have easily done that with the onions or even with the burger, but these are some bacon bits, which I think someone actually told me like are vegan. Oh, just smothering that sauce on there. Let's just stick that down. Oh my goodness. We have 100% enhanced that burger. Now, I'm gonna warm it slightly. The lettuce will hate this, but the cheese is gonna love it. I've loved doing this video. I've got a list on my phone and my computer of over 100 video ideas that I randomly go, oh yeah, I'll do that one today. I've been wanting to do this for so long. And this is probably gonna tell me, despite the last burger, which was phenomenal, if it was all worth it. Okay. Ah! Come on, you angry thing. I can see cheese spilling. Oh my word, oh my word, oh my word. Yes. That is what I wanted, that gooiness like this. Look at that. Oh my word. Phenomenal. I've had so much burgers today, I don't know how much I can eat of this. I'll do my best for you, okay? This isn't for me, this is for you. Yeah, boy. If it's all right with you, I'll just have a quick glass of water before I have my 5th or 6th, I think it's the 6th burger. Oh, if you're wondering what the dojo sign is, that was what I was going to call the pizzeria crowdfund that we refunded, but I kept that sign because I had it made up and I blooming loved it. So maybe I'll change that to Barry Lewis. Maybe I'll leave it. Who knows what the future holds, but I just think it looks all right. If you hate it, do let me know. Any feedback on this new setup? It's so far it's been really nice, so thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Barry's version of the, oh, it's so warm and steamed through now. And I can hold the toasted, non-soggy bottom. I just love how it's sort of fused all together though. That is incredible. I think I've got it all over my face. Embrace it, love it. Okay, yes, we made quite a lot of enhancements with the sauces, the cheeses, the flavouring of the patty. But behind the core of all that, but the purpose of this video, can we upgrade and enhance one of those basic microwave burgers? Yes, indeed we can. Hello from me in Boston. This is a wireless microwave. I'm about to warm up a pie on a hill. Welcome back to the kitchen. You'll find out why I'm on a hill in just a moment with one of 3 tests we're doing in this. This is by a brand called Makita. This is not a sponsored video by any shape or form whatsoever. This is a battery-powered microwave. If you're in the trade, you're probably aware of this brand or a keen DIYer. And how the heck did I stumble upon this? Check out this Hollywood-inspired acting. All right, Charlie, how's it going?
Baz, I've just got something here I think you might want to have a look at.
All right, Charlie.
Hi, Buzz.
How's it going?
You all right, mate? All
What
right.
the heck is this?
This is a portable microwave from Makita. So take it away and have a play with it.
Well, jolly will. Is this the instructions?
It is. Don't forget to read them first.
All right, thanks.
Outstanding acting there. But seriously, thank you so much to Charlie, a good friend of mine, for letting me borrow this microwave. And like I say, if you are in the trade, you will know about this brand called Makita. I am actually a keen Makita enthusiast. Just by accident, I bought one thing and ended up adding more and more batteries to it, and it works out quite well, even as a McFlurry maker. So it's got 2 batteries, which you'll regularly keep on charge if you're in the trade or if you've ever watched a builder. Keen hobby of mine. You'll notice that they regularly have these or other brands are available on charge for their drill, their angle grinder, their McFlurry maker, their cement covered radio. Oh my gosh, they love that thing. That is the priority tool on a site. I'm like, wow, that thing is loud. Turn the bass down, boys. But talking of bass, it does look a little bit with this convenient character. That is heavy. It is like a jukebox, all right? It's solid, and that is what you want in a microwave, right? It's got a switch between 500 and 350 watts. Now, the microwave I've got, you can actually, as standard as 1,000. Most microwaves are around about 1,000 or 800 watts, so it's a little bit lower. But those lower wattages, sometimes for melting chocolate, melting butter, and you don't want to splatter it all over your microwave. That's actually ideal. Maybe for a builder, I don't know, but you're kind of stuck with that power. Digital display. I can see that it's got 2 battery bits there, so I guess that's going to show you how much power it's got. It's got a stop button, just in case you want to stop it and you want a lukewarm builder's tea. And this play button with clicky bits, which I assume once we get some juice into this bad boy, will be what sets the timer. Basically inside, cha-chung, it's a door. It's a microwave, but for me, it's a bit odd because it's got no sort of spinning plate on it. It looks like some sort of weird induction hob. But we'll take it, and we can apparently get, out of these batteries, 9 minutes of full microwave power. Geeky bit. Apparently it's the first fully cordless microwave. That's quite a big statement that I'm not going to investigate, because I believe there's probably been other versions, and I think there are alternatives, but in the trade, I don't know. 8-litre internal capacity. We're warming up casserole. 2.4 USB. Oh, I forgot about the USB. You can charge your phone. You might be wanting to warm your builder's tea and all of a sudden you're like, do you know what? I need to charge my phone. Priorities, I need to find my way home. But that's pretty cool actually. Even if you just use it as a USB charger. I mean, it's pretty big for that. Look, you've got a power bank. Yeah, sure. Boom. The ideal way to get a warm lunch wherever you may be. Isn't that a song? Ideal lunch wherever you may be. I am the Makita microwave baby. And you put your batteries in and make this fully charged and you can have your builder's tea. Releasing it? Oh, apparently there's some even more beastie batteries, Charlie said, that aren't as common, right? For ultimate power, 2 8-amp batteries will see a whopping 37 minutes of runtime at 500 watts from that. Wow! You're gonna make a whole roast dinner in that then. I mean, we haven't got those, but we have got 3 tests. Let's get going with test number 1. The builder's tea test. Yeah, Bob. Bob. What? Do you want tea? What? Tea. Oh, yeah. Good guy, that guy. Oh dear folks, Bob's left his tea, so we'll have to warm this up. Sorry about the acting. What a stud. Anyhow, Cam and I were just talking, a builder's tea. Let's quickly make one. I did not realise you boil a kettle up, shove a little tea bag in there, chuck on your boiled water, and it brews for ages. Apparently a builder's tea is a super strong tea. I always thought it was a weak one with like mountains of sugar, which we do put in that for Bob and for us. And this is what it's like. Boil your kettle. Shove a tea bag in there, just a little bit of sugar, I'm sweet enough. Top it up with the water, and of course, splash of milk. And I mean a splash. Okay, that's one way I like tea. You guys know I don't like tea. Anyhow, Bob has got a cold tea and we don't want that to go to waste. So in all seriousness now, let's shove some batteries in this and give it a jolly good go. Oh my gosh, like a cowboy loading a gun. It's Probably added a bit of weight to it, mind. Oh my gosh, yep, we're all good, we're good. All right. Oh my gosh, look at that. The batteries logoed, nice and charged. And I actually want to save the battery for another test, so we'll just get this in. So here we go, okay. It's on that glass plate that is not gonna rotate, and it does look, like I say, a lot like an induction hob surface. Close the door. We turn the spinny dial. Oh, look at that, 20, 30, 40, 50. We'll go 2 minutes, okay? Let's go for it. It sounds like a vacuum cleaner a little bit. That's not hot or dangerous, love that. We've got 1 minute left, so hopefully a warmed tea, which on a cold winter's night on a building site, to be fair, I know there's some tradesmen, I don't do this, but there's some tradesmen that go to a building site or someone's house, more in particular, and they don't give them drinks. Some people take it off their bill, which I think is horrendous. They charge them for do you know that? They charge them for their tea and coffee and everything. Not saying all the builders come around my house, like you're not gonna get a giant Snickers every day, but come on, give them a tea.
That's for the coffee yesterday.
I missed the ping. Not gonna lie, I want a ping on a microwave. That's a bit more like the sound of our dishwasher. However, oh, that is warm. Oh my God, genuinely, that is fine.
Well, I can feel it's hot. You put loads of sugar in that.
Is it hot?
That's actually bearable. You put like 10 sugars in there or something.
Well, I would say test number 1, the builder's tea with slightly bad acting, is a success. Test number 2, let's get outside. We've all been there, especially a tradesman. This scenario. I'm in the middle of nowhere and I might be a tradesman or I might just be camping and I want to warm up my pastry-based savoury item that I've purchased from a small shop that might have been overpriced. Here we are on a hill in the middle of nowhere, which probably will come in more handy if you are camping, which is cool. Remember, we've got the charging port there, which we'll do is test 2A in a minute. I've got a pie here. Unfortunately, it's in a foil wrapper, which I do believe we shouldn't put in microwaves at any stage. Certainly not putting it in this one, but it's, I want to say it's cold, but it's a really nice day. We want to warm it up. I've even brought my best china with me, steak and kidney pie. Oh, I forgot to bring ketchup. I hope a fly doesn't go in there. And then we'll come on up and I think we'll do 350 watt. I think we'll take it slow. Is that good with you? It has lit up, but I can't see that very well at all. Oh my gosh. I genuinely can't see a thing. All right, let's microwave. Boston, are you ready? Yes. Let's go. Look, dinner. Oh, I love that we've got some people watching us. What are they doing on that chuffing hill? Ooh. Oh, it's soft. If you can't tell from that pastry how soft it is. Look at that. That looks like molten lava. I'm gonna have to take a bit of kidney, aren't I? Said the doctor. Here's test number 2 a pass. Boston, let me eat it, mate. That's probably hot. Again, that has worked, Boston. Would you like a sausage roll? Do you know what, mate? That is the best steak and kidney pie I have ever wirelessly microwaved. All right, and there's been many. I've even got a dishwasher with me. Test number 2. Whoops, we left the cable in the car when we went up the hill, so we're gonna charge the phone with the microwave just on a random patch of grass somewhere. Little USB cable that we brought with us, but it wanted to stay in the car, like an angry teenager. Goes into there, oh look, yeah. My old phone charger port. Ooh, well that worked. I randomly did have a USB desk lamp and also a USB food processor I was gonna use, but proved the point, didn't it? That's why I wait for it to charge. So, the final test, test number 3. Can we make an entire meal, including cooking raw chicken from scratch, in that thing? This is going to be awesome. I also hope this is a microwave safe mug or Mrs. B is going to kill me. Anyhow, we are going to do a stir fry in a mug. So picture the scene, you come home, you've got some bits and bobs and you want to make it like a mug cake, but a savoury version, a whole stir fry in this mug. So here is a tin of pineapple. The label has just worn off, but I promise you it is pineapple. It's not beans. 2 tablespoons of ketchup, sugar, soy sauce, vinegar for some tang. As always, make sure it's vinegar. Yep. Ginger puree and garlic puree. So we'll just top it up with water to about 300 mils, which should roughly be the capacity of the mug. I've got to be honest, that does look looks blooming awful, doesn't it? Hope it doesn't splatter inside the microwave, because we're going to 500 watt town now. Yeah. All right, so we'll take our mug and we're going to start by making a slurry, okay? So we've got our corn flour, and this is a tablespoon of the reserved pineapple juice. All right, so now your fillings of choice. So we're going for a chicken stir fry. Look, that is raw chicken, okay, that I have sliced into teeny little bits. Here we've got some red pepper and some spring onion. Get the slurry coated all over there as well. And bear in mind, we are going to try and fill this so it looks awesome, but we are going to want to add noodles too, which will take up quite a bit of volume. Oh my gosh! Is it going to fit? Oh my gosh, I had a moment there going, I have to check the height of it. Let's give it the best chance. So, power on. Automatically goes to 500 watts. We're fully charged because we might need it all. 2 minutes, initial one. Here we go. Please work, I'm genuinely hungry. Oh, we've lost a bar. We've lost 1 bar. It's like a game show. Right, but we carry on. Now we're gonna add in some pineapple and we're gonna steam it. This is where it's really gonna cook the chicken through, which of course, all fun aside, is probably the most important thing because I don't think you like medium rare chicken. And actually, to be fair, those chicken pieces are white already. But we're not trusting that. Oh, no, no. We're going to dollop in some pineapple, top it up with some more of that sauce, and then we are going to wrap this. Just pierce it with a fork to steam it. And this is where we could kill a lot of the battery. This is going in for 4.5 minutes. Boom. Here we go. Look, we're on 1 bar. And I think when this goes, it'll automatically, based on 1 battery, drop this down to 350. The battery's still hanging on. We've got 2 more minutes to do. We'll add in the noodles. Ah, wow, that's hot. Ah! All right, so now we jump in the fresh egg noodles that you can get from most supermarket aisles. All we're doing now is warming through those noodles. The chicken's done. We are literally making a stir fry in a mug in a wireless microwave. But we've got limited power left. But 350 watts on this, if it changes, I'm gonna be happy. Folks, legitimately, that one is still flashing. We've got 20 seconds to go. And I think, I'm not sure, I thought that would die. It looks like it would, and then the 350 watt would kick in. But maybe it's using this other one as a reserve. I might keep pushing this just to see what happens, but this has worked incredible. I'm really impressed. Sorry, I've taken the stir fry out, but this is getting priority right now, folks. I'm really keen to see at what point it kicks into 350 watt, because that was one of my concerns. But like, it's actually doing a really good job. What's it doing? Why did you not go down to 350 watt? It's dying. I haven't got the instruction manual, but we have got at least, it feels like 15 minutes, at least of 500 watt power there out of this. That's incredible. Honestly, I know we've had a little bit of fun and it's quite a lot of fun. That's genuinely impressed me. Like, that's awesome. I don't know if you can see, is that heat coming out of that? Can you see that? I hope you can. I mean, there's no better evidence than a nice bit of steam on your lens, as we've known over the years. Oh, ah! Well, if there's no better, that's red hot. Oh, that's really good. Really hot, oh my gosh. Wow. I think that test is extreme pass.